It's easier than ever to rent a car in the Riviera.
You'd have to be crazy to get lost.
Yes, because there is only one highway. I mean, if you get lost on one highway, you have a problem. Not the car, it's not the Riviera, it's you.
We rented a car. We about to drive in Mexico.
Come along with us as we have our first experience renting a car in Mexico. We were pretty nervous. Didn't know if we were going to end up spending more money, if we were going to be frustrated with the process, and just not knowing whether or not we'd be able to understand where to go and how to get there.
Have you thought about renting a vehicle here while in Mexico? If you have, maybe you're like us. We were a little bit nervous because we were wondering, what's it like? Is it expensive? What about insurance? What side of the road is the driver's side on? And so we're here at the Ventus at Marina El Cid, Spawn Beach Resort, and we are actually renting a car. So this will be our first time. We've come to Mexico many times, but we've never rented a vehicle.
Be sure that you ask about all of the hidden fees and make sure that it's clear when you need to return the vehicle.
So I don't have to bring my proof of insurance in order to rent a car?
No, because on the rates that we have, the insurance is included.
Be sure that you ask whether this covers just liability, if it covers comprehensive, as well as collision, and what the deductible would be. Stay tuned to the end to see how much we paid. We highly recommend doing your own little video of the vehicle itself because you don't want to be charged at the end of the day for some scratches or dings that you didn't do.
All right, this is going to be a first for us. We rented a car. We about to drive in Mexico.
We're going to Xcaret, and we're going to be, there's like a main highway, and I hope there's no detours or anything like that we need to take. So we'll find out. So we have already the rental on the card, and so we're actually going to have this for 24 hours. So we'll see how it goes. All right.
All right, we are exiting the resort. There's quite a few toll bays or speed bumps that you got to be careful of. That's one thing that the rental car representative said, that the insurance doesn't cover the tires, so toll bays can blow your tires out and you have to pay for that. So be careful with that.
It also helps if you know a little bit of Spanish because the road signs are not in English. So I didn't know that alto meant stop. So it does help if you know a little bit of Spanish.
So we're on our way to Census in our rental car. Some people say it's scary to drive on the roads here in Mexico. This is like our second day. I haven't had any experience where I felt like I was going to be in danger or anything. Some of the drivers are aggressive, so you have to be mindful of that. But this is great. I mean, I really enjoy this. I love this freedom, the flexibility of having this rental car. It's been great. We're not tied to like a bus or something or a taxi, which can be overpriced at times. But just having this flexibility has been really awesome. Another added benefit is being able to stop at a different place. Something cool that's here in Mexico is the cenotes. Very beautiful, like natural kind of pool. It's really cool. You can just stop, while you're on your way somewhere and you're in a rental car, or for example, if you need to stop by a grocery store. We forgot toothpaste this time on this trip, so we need to stop and get some. But it's nice having this rental car. We can do that if you want to pick up some items or just go shopping. The flexibility is really nice. Something pretty interesting about the police here is they have their emergency lights on all the time. So that's something different than what we're used to in the U.S. Usually the lights come on when there's a, you're chasing someone down or you need to, get out of the way. But their lights are on all the time. So just be mindful of that. You're probably not getting pulled over if you see the lights on, the police vehicle behind you. They have them on all the time. The traffic lights here are a little different than what we're used to. So you have the green light, that's normal. You can go on green, but when the green lights start to flash, that means you need to slow down. Because when the yellow light comes on, you need to stop. And red, of course, means stop. So just keep that in mind.
QPR, Escaret.
Tope.
I don't know how anybody can drive at night here unless you know where all the topes are.
If you find any benefit from this video, please do us a favor, hit the thumbs up, it helps us out. And if you haven't already subscribed, go and hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate it. I mentioned before they have topes, it's like speed bumps throughout the road here. You have to be very careful because a lot of them are not marked, and some areas of the road are need to be repaired and they can tear up your tires. So make sure you be careful and keep your eyes on the road because tires are not covered by the insurance. Another really nice thing is when you want to go to one of these really cool parks here like Xcaret or Senses, it's nice to know that you can go when you want to, arrive there. If you want to sleep in or you want to go in early, you can do that. And the really, really nice thing we like about it is when it's time to go and you're ready to go, you just hop in your car and drive back. You're not on the schedule of some taxi or a bus or, that you went on and you have to wait until everyone's ready at a certain time. That's irrelevant when you have a rental car. So just something to keep in mind. The flexibility, I keep saying that, is awesome.
The gas stations in Mexico are full service, which means you don't have to pump the gas or even get out of the car. And usually the gas attendant will clean your windows. All you have to do is just sit in your vehicle, enjoy yourself, and be sure to tip. In conclusion, we would definitely recommend renting a car the next time you go to Mexico, as opposed to catching an Uber or a taxi. However, one thing that we did note is you do have to do your homework as far as the different type of rental agencies out there. You want to be sure that you're not tricked into a low rate that's too good to be true. And then when you show up, they say, okay, that didn't include all of these taxes, fees, as well as insurance. So be sure that you ask all the questions that you need to ask so that when you arrive at the airport, there's no surprises. We spent a total of $203.98 for 3 days for this rental. We really hope that you found value in this video and that the next time you're in Mexico, you can enjoy it to the fullest.